It's been kind of the end of my final session, Like, I've got so much exam that I'm kind of going crazy. In my room, studying, and just being stuck in my head is one of the best ways to kind of get psycho. I keep seeing these, like, e-girls, like, all doing, like, playing on their side, being like, oh, psycho. A guy cannot do that. As a guy, I cannot do that. Okay, I'm stuck. I am stuck, and that's why I am streaming right now because I need to a bit like destroy myself. There's something about like identity here. There's something about like showing myself with so many ambiguity. You know, it's like who's watching? Or what am I saying? What is going to happen? All these cool stuff to look at while I stream, and I don't get to focus on anything else. It's kind of a yapping time. It's like this thing. Oh, I said I do this right. Let's see. I'll probably just play some league because like I feel it's like we need. I feel that's what we are here for. Here for some. Don't lie to me, Chad. Don't lie to me, Chad. I know, I know. we are all here for League of Legends. They don't try. Oh, get out of this. The Binding of Isaac too. Like so many stuff we could do. But I think we're going to freaking League of Legends. One game of Binding. Just like go through a bunch of games. I don't even want to like react that much. I feel like my skill of commenting is kind of dog shit when I kind of want to more let's plays. So we're playing classic classic League of the Legend. Classic League of the Legend. Okay. Maybe some people will come in. We'll have some fun. But there's a thing. I feel like with streaming is like just the way I present myself is like such a weird socialization of myself. I saw in class that some people when they talk too much about themselves like that, they get this like perception of narcissism. They just start believing they're better than anyone. Kind of funny. I've been realizing there's like just like talking to myself in that way is a weird is a weird experience. It puts me in a certain like trance or something. I'm not sure if it's LT or not yet. Can I make this LT? Who knows? Who knows? It's just a weirdness too. It's like I create a space. That space is going to be shown into like a lot of like other people, and there's like this dynamic there that's like kind of going you psycho. Cares really at the end, I feel that's like expression or something. I feel like if I had viewers, it would be different. But because the viewers is like there's like another layer to it. It's like he's talking to himself. What happened with League? Did they added anything? I got some stuff, but I don't play enough League. One rank game, okay? One rank. Maybe some Vagar, maybe some Amumu. Let's play some. That's the thing. I'm like too self-conscious when I stream. When most streamers they kind of don't care, right? When they stream, they don't really try to break the rule at all. Like most of them don't even pay attention to the chat, really. So it's like they don't think about the viewer that much. Like you know, let's put some blues. Yeah. I didn't even know that was like a The Doors album. I've never seen that before. You're seeing inside the song, but here there's like more gold in here. I don't remember hearing this. What you need, I gotta lose somebody. I gotta love somebody. There you go. That's the thing. Today you cannot be like an old school like streamer. I feel like that's why I kind of want to be. you know, like old school. I don't even try to make like any big ass like I don't. There's like a performance now. It's like I just want to make let's plays. I cannot be happy with it. I'm like so like I don't know. It's like friction and that's kind of dumb. You know. I feel it's because it's such a weird space that I wonder if like there's something about like this streaming space. Just by the fact I'm streaming, I kind of write myself into like this space, right? This streaming space is like everything I say is always like connoted. Connoted. There's always a color into my speech. That's the thing. That's the thing. Everything I'm going to say always get colored into a way that's like feels wrong to be saying that. Which is like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Who cares if I'm all right? But there's still like this feeling that comes out when I just yap. Even like the subjects, I'm like rambling on like an old man, you know? Making no jokes and stuff like that. Like the performance needs to be a certain way, and I feel like no performance works. You know? There's no like space for myself here that actually is going to feel comfortable. It's always this weird thing. This weird thing, right? I'm just here, standing over like no one, kinda. Having like I tried this new thing, okay? Now it's like with my name on Discord. Like I put the exclamation mark, so I'm like on top of the list. So it's like you can see yourself there. And but there's a like show yourself from that. Which is like you still feel it even if it's like online. It's like it's still an expression. But there's still like a thing about it. And when I streamed on Discord, you see it. So it's like I don't know, one clicks, no one actually cares, but like there's still a ambiguity with it that's like kinda putting me weird. La la. Stuff happens, I guess. Stuff happens. It's always like creating a space that is fun for people to come in. While it's like I cannot that much without talk to myself about what I enjoy. There's an expression into that that's like else kind of hard, you know. It's like it's always like connoted. It's always like there's a wrong thing about the things I say. There's always like a incomfort when it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter, but it's still there. It's still there. You can like be, oh, it doesn't matter and so on, but it's still there at the end, right? You can like work with it and like kind of not ignore it, but like you see how you can get away. But you know, still a thing. Still a thing. Oh, the corner. This jar is so good. Jar is so good. And I think that's why the thing is not open. Basically, I think that's like one of the jams they did with like a Booker jam. Where's the OBS? Maybe we won't have it. Okay, it's been a while I haven't played League because I actually don't have time to game at all. I'm kind of rusted as fuck, dude. I don't even socialize anymore. The only social life I got is stream. Yeah, but I think that's the beauty. The beauty of socializing with myself, I guess. You know? Okay. As far as these guys. All that brain rot all the time. Streaming, studying all day. That's why I would enjoy having like a little Nick boy. Little Nick boy, maybe some Slip's been a while. They come hang out if they want. You know? There's also this thing. I think that one thing I need to like start doing is that I need to create this space here when I stream. I need to find the space I'm in talking and gaming. It's supposed to be like a hangout, but like a cool hangout. Okay? And I feel for like the past 2 years, you know, it's like any interaction, right? I colored it with other desires or something like that, you know? It's like these things define the space you're in. It just you can create a space out of like pure language, out of pure words. You can just make a thing. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I can't lie. Okay. But like being able to freely talk, because like inside your own talking, there's going to be things, right? You're going to be forms that are going to be like when you're going to explore them, they're going to be like frictions, right? Like I feel like it's such a scam when people say just express yourself, just be confident, because like so much friction to go there, right? Do mid need my help. I can maybe perhaps. Don't pay me, dude. Don't do that. I didn't know you are going to like pay. He's going to do that. Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all about the focus, dude. It's all about the attention, okay? It's all about the attention you bring to the table. That's it. That's it. Bunch of attention you bring to the space of the stream. No, I'm not going. I'm doing my wolves now. Ben is going to be really annoying. I just feel it. Going to flash to? Going to flash to? It didn't flash to. But he stole my blue. So that's not really cool. I'm not sure what to do here. He stole my blue. Stole my blue. Hello, hello, surprise. And you know, in a sense, there's a way that streamers, in some way, they need to be like just enough social, so it makes like not make it comfortable for a viewer to like just hang out. Here you go. God damn it. Really, he really just left. He really just left. Okay, Yasuo is there though. Okay. Who's Q? Okay, now that's kind of problematic though. Yes, I've killed him, but like he stole all my things. He's going to be back up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's really that. That's the thing with fucking streaming. It's such a weird social thing I'm putting myself into. That's the thing I keep like feeling like uncomfortable. It's just like, you know, it's like any fucking I know usually I don't feel like that. Like such a awkward space to be in. Okay, maybe that's the thing. And maybe it's like, oh, I'm passionate enough or something. You know, it's not because like I don't feel comfortable. I don't want to do it. You know, so that would be the dumb someone to be. That's still a thought. Oh, it's gotten. Someone took it. Okay, it's fine. I can do my crocs, my rocks. So it's like a auto jerking. You know what I mean? It's like an auto jerking. I keep like saying the same thing, being in loop over that feeling. Which is like, what do you do? What do you do when you're like you're just stuck in your head here? Here it's kind of like I can express it. It's like interesting. But usually it's like you gotta just talk. Maybe that's the thing. I need to make a space where it's fine to be talking about these things in this way. Careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. No, he's so greedy. Why did he went there? It wasn't worth it for one kill, dude. He did flash too. We got Shaco. It's like it's fine. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. And that's the thing with streaming. I feel like it puts you also in the space where the people are going to compare it, or not like the people are going to like be in your direct contact. I feel when I stream, I kind of think about like, okay, what the other streamers I know about do, and they're like so big. They've been like doing that for 10 years. It's like but those are the ones I compare myself with, which is like kind of bad. You know, I wonder like when you're always going to compare people to other people when you're like in this situation, right? That's how you see like how this situation is. You're like, okay, why are they doing? What am I doing? What am I supposed to do? But here, if there's no one, just myself, and a space, like it's I'm so happy I can like actually see these things. It's kind of cool. You know? I feel like a huge nerd. So there's some shame that come out of it. But you know, at the end of the day, I find it like it's like usually I don't really talk. It's like it gives me a place to journal. You know, maybe that's another thing. Okay, we're going to get the rift. Where is Shaco?
Let's find some friends.
Tower's almost dead. The tower's almost dead. Shaco bot lane. I'm going there. Maybe? Perhaps? Amu's not doing void. What? What? What do you mean I'm not doing void? What do you mean? What is he complaining about? I'm winning the other lane! Oh, it has collapsed. It's because they're putting the full of the jungle, okay? That's how the government works. That's how it works. But well, yeah, I know, I saw it. I saw it, dude. It's fine. We can still win. They're going to put the full on me, okay? Classic. Can I take out the this thing here? Yes. Like so much stuff here. Oh my god. I don't even find a thing with the sun because now it's just a door. How does Shaco has more CS and more kills than me? There's something wrong about this. Something wrong about this. Push so much, they push so much. We're going to die. We're going to die. We're going to die. Die. I got mistaken in my. Can I steal this thing? I can steal this thing. He's not going to come here. I was level 8. I could have like beat her, but like there's like misfortunes there. I don't want to do it too much, and there's a Drake in like 30 seconds, so we'll have to like think about that. I don't know where Shaco is. I think that's going to be an actor into how we're going to take Shaco, okay? Dude, that's the thing with streaming. It's so fun because like there's so many stuff that's going wrong with it. So many stuff that doesn't feel right. You know, it's like a it's like it's such a piece of art, you know? Okay, I can get my gift. You know, even the way I tackle reality, I don't think that's like everyone has the same basis. What are you thinking? What are you paying for? We're getting Drake. We're getting Drake. What are you paying? Okay. Always about how you feel you look like, you know, you cannot escape. Even when you stream, that's the thing with like big streamers, they don't care because they're kind of just too. They're going to like try to be less arrogant or something. That's not happening. you see it how they talk to themselves, right? It's like. How was that wrong? How was that the wrong thing? I don't get it. Careful, Lux is there. Don't hear me. I talked to. Need more blues here. Need more blues in this bitch. Okay, Shaco's dead. Can we take tower? Renekton is like alone there. Going to just clear my jungle. Then I'm going to back, I think. I think that's a plan. How low can I go to? It's like I feel like I've got like good stuff to talk about for like the first hour, and then it's gotta like fill apart. What are they saying? What are they complaining about? I want a steady growth here in this game, okay? There's no like certain like game that I cannot like get the structure to like keep up. Like if you play risky, you might, you know. I wouldn't play safe. I'm not going to get the what's happening. And then it's Baron, I think. Yeah, Baron. Okay. You never can escape the thought of others. Okay, that's the thing. You can never escape it. And when I'm streaming, it's like I feel like what else is there to look at? I can look at the game. I can take comment on the game, but that's boring. That's boring. It's more fun to obsess over these feelings. Okay. I think it's more fun to journal about that. Oh, okay, they're doing this. Okay, yes. Guy. This guy. What? What? How did he steal it? God damn it. I love League of Legends. I love League of Legends. I love League of Legends. It's a shame, dude. It's the shame. It's just there, right? It's just like, I know you get socialized into like being more prone to this shit, you know? it's funny. It's funny. I can't lie. It's funny, but it's annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying. It's like the logical part of my brain is like is able to like understand. It's like, oh, it doesn't matter, dude. And the emotional part of me is like, oh, I'm just a little kiddo, please. I'm just a little kiddo. Don't show anything that could get people triggered or something. I'm just a little kid, please. Please. Oh. I'm just going to. Whoa! I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. That is no. What kind of society is that? What kind of society is that? You scared a poor child here. You were scaring a poor child. Why did I win there? Why did I win there? That's just like such a dumb thing I did. That I don't know. I engaged. Got him. Scared the kid, bro. Why don't we just take Dragon? I thought it wouldn't hit, dude. Happens. Sadly, happens. Are you still here, Nick? Or did you leave? Did you leave the boat? He left the boat. Oh, you're right now. Okay, he's still there. He's still there. Cool. Okay. So what's the movie? The movie you're talking on the road? Like, what is this? On the road. Let's see. I'm curious. Let's see what is this. What's the movie? Road. Movie trailer. The road trailer number 2. They made like a second one.
Avec DoorDash et des rabais
They made like a
festifs, il
second
n'y a
one.
plus rien à préparer. Ni appeler ou retire et aucun cadeau n'est oublié. Ding dong, t'as commandé là? Quelle joie! Plus de fêtes, moins de tâches. C'est le temps de relaxer. Dash les fêtes avec jusqu'à 40% de rabais sur des produits sélectionnés.
I was a young writer
Oh
trying
boy.
to take off.
Starts well.
If Dean just raced in society, he had just married a 16-year-old chick named Mary Lou.
Where do you find such absolutely wonderful people? I've never seen
That's the guy that played also in that movie they made about like Joy Division.
anyone like
That's the same dude. Same actor.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do. With becoming a Dean Moriarty began the part of my life you could call my life on the road.
You finally got on that old road.
He does not feel responsibility towards others.
Cowboy,
Time
jazz,
just being
the 30s.
Gives illusions. Tricks.
I never want to see it again.
Drama.
I don't
Naked
know,
bodies.
I do all these dumb things, and I think in all these distorted ways. You know, I'm burning up.
The performance of being different at the same time as being authentic and being like everyone else is a crazy
was the only
par-
people that interested
crazy
me in the
thing,
mad
okay?
ones.
It's a crazy play all the
The
time.
ones who are mad to live, mad to talk, desirous of everything at the same time. The
Do
ones
you know
that never
Steve
yawn or say a
Buscemi?
commonplace thing.
I don't think so.
Burn like
Doesn't
Roman candles
ring a
across
bell
the
really.
night.
Doesn't ring a bell. Steve Buscemi. Is that like a really Steve Buscemi? Is that a really American actor? Oh, that guy. Yeah, I know that guy. I couldn't tell you like roles he did, but like I remember seeing his face a couple of times. He wasn't Big Lebowski too. Like a big actor. Yeah. Wait, I don't even hear the music. I don't know why it's. Czechoslovakia. Polish hip hop group founded in 2000. Okay, that's cool. Got fucked in the essence, movie, really? He wasn't Reservoir Dogs. True, he was only a guy, right? Now you're playing the old school Polish rap here. That's the thing, yeah, it doesn't feel natural. The thing is like, I'm sorry, I'm really obsessed and over focused on that thing, but like I think the thing with streaming is that it has to be authentic, it needs to be natural. And I still don't know how to make it natural. It always feels unnatural. Which is fine, you know, it's fine to feel that way with it, you know. I feel like if I can tell all the dissonance is that I don't feel natural. You know, it's like not flowing. Just a thought. Okay, that's nice. That's a nice song. They look fucking sick though. Polish hip hoppers, bro. Polish rappers.
Łapie chwile ulotne jak ulotka. Ulotne chwile łapię jak wodka. Chwile ulotne chwytam jak sygnał satelita. I ta różnica nie krążę po orbitach.
Nice, nice, nice.
Chcę żyć aktywnie, nim wyciągnę kopyta. Jest pewna dewiza, którą znam. Carpe
I wonder if there's a way one of these guys got jumped from 9th floor. What do you mean? He got like pushed, or he got pushed like from a 9th floor thing?
Zaś w notatniku bądź w kalendarzyku notuję zadania i termin wykonania. Skroza, gandzia zostawia ślady jak sanek płoza.
Got like pushed? How funny.
To skleroza, poza tym istnieje sprawnych komórek doza.
That's not bad, that's not bad. I enjoy this, I enjoy this.
Zaraz łapię chwile te słodziutkie, choć krótkie. Innym razem
I feel I want to paint. I feel I want to paint. It's kind of jump intentionally, so to speak. Jump from 9th floor? I don't get it what you're saying. Jump from 9th floor. I don't see. There really no Bluetooth on my computer, like actually. I don't think there's Bluetooth on my computer. Kinda sucks. Because I could have kept my headphones and move around my room. I think that's the thing I need to do. He killed himself. Oh shit, okay. Oh man, okay, I see. He killed himself. Oh. Big sad. I think we got like in the 2000 in Quebec. We have this band too that's like the guy just at the end killed himself. He cut himself open with a knife or something. So basically we had this band. They were doing like ska. Here they're like really big in Quebec. You know, really cool guy. Sang with like the indigenous, not indigenous, but like you know the First Nation here. Made like incredible music. Same era too, early 2000. He just like killed himself. Black! All the guts open himself. Like in a bunch of time in the song, he sang about like a bunch of like fucked up thing, like being on a drug and stuff like that. I don't really know his life per se, but like his texts are like so good because they're really able to like capture what it means to be like just a normal Quebecer or something, and the songs is insane. So I maybe like each country has their little like that's a nice song actually. I like your hip hop song. Each person has their own little thing. Their own little guy that killed himself. Okay, the U.S. got Kurt Cobain. You guys got the Pact for Nika, and in Quebec we got like this guy, the Kodak. I've seen them live. Passe-moi la POC. Bon Dieu. Années 92-95. Like really like ska. It's awesome. It already has somebody. I guess it does. I'm going to make you listen to that while I try to get my painting thing here. I want to be able to like get one or two like fucking... Here, if I don't have my headphones, I can put my cowboy hat. My fun is to have my cowboy hat while I do my homework because I don't know. I like where, of course, fame is the real thing, right? This year. Il y avait tout son corps qui penchait par en avant. Il y avait le goût de vomir, il y avait envie de mourir. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait dans ce temps-là? Moi j'avais le goût de m'enfuir. Je l'ai laissé tout seul au bord de la catastrophe. Pardonne-moi, j'ai pas voulu, j'ai pas voulu t'abandonner dans le moment le plus rare. Je suis le lâche des lâches, pas le tough des tough. Dude, I wish I was like an American or something so I can wear like cowboy hats. I feel that's the equivalent of being like a goth or something, you know, for guys. Like the equivalent. Okay, so we got this thing here. We're just going to add stuff, okay? Okay, once I'm natural, it's going to be way more fun, okay? That's the thing, I just need to get natural, baby. So the thing with this thing is like I like kind of just following with another color but keeping like a palette. And what's just kind of cool is that they kind of look like rivers, and like because there's like panels here, it's like there's something about like the more I'm going to like add stuff, the more it's going to like feel itself. Okay. I guess I just wanted to like add spark. I don't know. I had the feeling. The way to go again. Oh, it's been a while. So what I was doing and okay. Another thing that doesn't feel natural too is that because I don't see how you react, Nick. It's like, did you listen to that podcast more yesterday? A bit, but not that much. I feel like I want to do my thing here, and after that we're going to do that. How about that? I was down. I was going to play Binding of Isaac, so you can listen to more Magnus Carlsen. It was like actually really interesting, right? Like I was, it was doing that thing. I was doing that thing. Yeah. Sure. That's it. That's we need to. I need to create like a space where I kind of find to do stuff. It's all that. I don't have my stuff. That's the thing. I wanted to paint, but like I don't have my stuff right now. I don't have space. I don't have like my brush ready. Everything needs preparation. That's the thing that's annoying, right? Everything needs preparation. You cannot just like go into something and just like do something. It needs to be always like organized. You know, it's not cool. It's not cool, dude. It's not cool. Can I just be the wind? I need water. Give me a second. Sure. Cool. It's all about creating a space to yourself that feels right. That's why it's so hard to do anything. It's because like sometimes your space doesn't offer you that. Like, it just creates friction. You're socializing to a way to like always try to get space into the way you want. This thing is like hard, like. Light blue like that? Where do I put light blue? Probably this side here. Okay, so what I do, I just like go here. I found like the general side I want to go in. All red. Or just one more. That's the thing with painting, right? It needs to be really long and thing like that, but being ADHD and being full of shame all the time makes it like I cannot do that. That's like boring or something. It doesn't give good content to myself or something. You know? I realized like I need to prove myself first on stream for some reason. Like putting myself on stream does something. I don't know why it's like that. It's like, you know, like a kid that's like always going back to his butter to like, oh my god, that's like a bit much. I feel like it's too opaque there. It's like a bit too much. You know, that's the thing with kids, right? The way they learn how to explore the environment, always through their fear of attachment or whatever. And I'm realizing myself is like, you need to create a space where you can explore and without feeling shame. And that I feel like a lot of people don't have that. You know, it's like it's more than confidence. I really feel there's like something about like how you're going to explore it. It's fine. That's what happened. We need to let it this thing. Now we get like this thing here. Okay. Converse. So that we're playing by name. I was like, I don't want to like stick to. I just love to pretend I'm like someone that I'm not, like you know, it's like I'm trying to project myself into like character or some shit. That's not that thing. I realized it's like sometimes it's doing that exploration actually helps when I try to pretend I'm like some sort of a character or something, you know? I put myself into like, how does like this one person I admire would feel? And we go back to yesterday, like how I tell you, like people that are really good at their shit they're doing, they're able to like get a role of themselves. And that's how they're really able to like focus on the information and gather information like the right way. Like Magnus Carlsen, he's a chess player. It makes it like more easy to do chess stuff. There's no like stuff that's like, oh, that's not me, I think. Oh, that's it for that. The green fits nicely. Yeah. Thank you, dude. I guess we kind of had to like do one in the middle. We use blue. Blue is a bit like too fat, so I guess I'll have to like. But it's going to be like dry. I don't know one more thing. And again, I feel like that's also the point. I just need to let myself kind of just grow, let myself like a bit of time. But these things, it's like I think again, it's like today everything needs to be right now, but it takes time. It's like there's a fear of missing out that's like always there. But that is red on the floor. And that's going to be one part here. You know, it's like that's a problem. It's like is it really me if I act all the time? If I always try to be like, oh, what would that guy would say right now? What would be someone like that would be saying? Maybe it's fine. That's just like calling acting. But I don't know. I don't know, dude. Always having to show everything too, right? That's the thing too. It's like everything can be shown into these things. So like stuff. I like the red what it does. We need to let it dry. It smells so good. Like wet paint smells good. I actually really like this thing here where it goes. You know? It's been a while though. I've been painting. I didn't have time. Like usually when I have a bit more time, I'm just like, oh, I'm going to stream. I'm going to play music instead. So painting always like came. Why is there Polish music playing? Because like the thing is like okay. Magnus Carlsen. Magnus Carlsen time. Ah! I cashed it. I've cashed it. Ugh. Impersonator. Crazy. Okay. I just want to get this out of the way. Ugh. I'm so excited. Summer is going to come in 6 months, so I have time to do stuff instead of studying. Is that water? Okay, that's water. That's not paint. Okay, good. Where's my keyboard? My keyboard. There. See, if I rage one day, I can just like Shibam! The real question is, how can you find yourself in a world where it's everyone, there's too many people. That is not how it works. Okay. So, my name is Isaac. My name is Isaac. And some Magnus Carlsen. Okay. I'm down. Let's see. There we go.
Looking at
Jesus, why are you here? They crucified the bed. What? What? What's going on with my... Okay, my computer is cursed. I'm trying to open this, but it's not letting me. Look, it's like there's nothing... What? Hello? Hello? Why did the thing crash? Like, what's wrong? What's wrong?
this is what's so unique about
Yeah, but that's
today.
kind of true. But at the same
And
time, I
thinking
feel it's like the same way with music. It's like there's a certain like you're not going to obsess over one album and being stuck to listen to like the same 3 albums because you don't have like infinite everything. You know, there's a thing about that too. I feel like the way if you're going to like tackle the same game 1,000 times because you don't have access to anything else, it's going to like bring you a certain information that I think just having like quantity of information is not going to be the same. It's not going to bring you the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like I go back to music. It's like a musician that was like in the 80s or something had like a set of albums he could listen to, but he was like really limited to like what access he has. Today there's like so much quantity that there's not going to be like a really deep dive into like one thing. You're going to re-listen and re-listen and re-listen or something. You know? I feel that's why I feel with classical music there's like a certain difference. I'm not saying it's better. Of course not. But there's something about like classical music because the same pieces have been played for like 200 years. The way you tackle those pieces have like this thing, this new way of like information that comes out of it, the new interpretation that just like a quantity thing doesn't give you the same interpretation. And I think this chess should probably have the same thing. And that's, I wonder if it's also just another like logic about like modern time because of the internet. So like the way you tackle information is going to be different. The rationalities about like you tackling information is going to be changed. And chess is like one example of like that culture thing, and like everyone has access to like that technology, which is really interesting, right?
all these games simultaneously.
And also
You know what
these,
I
I
mean?
mean, it feels impressive, but like these people also work with like information that's already been done. You know, it's like they have like a ground that's like a bit more that that can push them a bit further. So I feel it's like it's still impressive, like the competence it has. But now we're at a point I feel like you even like you need to compare with AI. Kind of crazy, you know. There's like a certain thing about like human behavior that's like you need to perform even better than computers. That's like kind of like unhealthy. But like that's another thing. I don't.
If everybody's doing it one way, if everybody's only playing, you know, a few games a day and hanging out,
How much can
like,
you use
you'll
your brain
probably
as
all stay at the
like a
same level.
computer?
But if you got
No,
one
how much can you
psychopath
make
in the group
min-max
that's
your brain
online
as a
and is
computer?
playing and is reading books and is
How much productivity?
that guy's gonna pass everybody, and then everybody else
No,
realizes.
it's not hard.
Oh,
I get it.
that's
It's not-
possible.
I feel that's
If I could've gotten as good as him. I better really bear down.
He said it well, and I think that's like in a lot of ways. There's like this logic of like performance. You need to make your brain a computer. There's not a art about it. You know, there's not like a certain like thing about like how you're approaching that's like more creatively, because like if you approach it creatively into a certain way, you're going to lose performance. It's like this thing, I guess, today, performance. That's crazy that like even like in subgroups inside the chess community, you're going to develop like strategies are going to be different. Like this guy that's like, I don't know how it works, but like there's probably like ways you can only play in the parts, and there's must be like some some strategies that are like more used in parks, and so this guy was like better at like dealing with that. So he got into like another like set of like another like group, and there he was like, well, no one is going to is approaching the game like me, which is kind of interesting, you know. that like your style can be affected by like even like the subgroup of chess players you're around. Now, it doesn't work this way. It's not as much, but like the way he was talking about it, it seems that way. It's not like as, you know, everyone has the same set of rules, but there's going to be like certain nuance that maybe like depending on where you're from, you're going to play differently. For me to break to you, I think you need to learn about sociology, dude. You're not breaking anything to me, dude. You need to understand everything is tainted. I think it's wrong to be thinking everyone approach the same way, and the way you approach is not colored by the groups you're from. Everyone's worked with the same rules, but at the end of the day, you're still going to be like colored by the groups you're in. Sorry to break it to you, dude.
It was kind of interesting. I'm like, he was fairly old, so I'm sure he'd played chess his whole life without ever learning any kind of opening theory or. I
don't know what to really explain. I need to like be more better at explaining sociology.
He was doing his own thing.
Chess isn't as creative as you think. Normally you are talking about will work, but chess is strict. That's okay. I see what you're saying, but I have the belief that it's like you look at a lot of things. Something as strict as like the economy is like really is really colored by the social influence around it. And so even if it's like it seems really strict, there's still going to be like a social aspect to that rationality that's going to be connotated by the social. And here it's like it makes me really interested. It makes me really question about like how do I tackle something like that? How do I explain that thing about like how you're even in the context like that your social circle, your social culture even impacts the way you're going to tackle even like a game of chess that's like as strict. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find like another like example of you can see that. I feel like I'm trying to think with music. Like, is there like a way to show that? That's like also like a strict thing, but it makes sense even in the really strict. The styles, okay? You talk about styles, and potentially later on the play styles differ. It's the same set of principle, and potentially later on the play of styles differ. But you see what I'm saying? Is there a way you think that the styles are going to be influenced by the culture you're from? Do you think there's like more style they're going to be more prone? If you're someone that plays chess on computers, maybe there's like a way that some styles are going to be just more popular just because you get them more often. You see what I'm saying? That someone that only play chess in parks, their styles are not going to be the same. Because like maybe the people that play parks, they're older people or something. That makes sense?
Like when I was little,
like sometimes,
like my parents, they were generally quite strict.
What do you mean? Yeah, he said that you want to look blood flow when you eat. Let's see. I'm sure we can find like a research. So I guess if we want to debate, we'll start looking at actual people that research blood flow while not eat. Because basically when you focus, you're trying to respond. I read it sort of a blow in response to hunger. Let's see if I can read that. Insanity in women remitted from anorexia. That's the thing that's so hard. It's like small information like that is like, how can you prove that blood flow works that way? Like I just heard Dr. K say that, okay? I'm going to just quote the guy that said that first, okay? I heard Dr. K, he's a psychiatrist. He said that because like I was like, oh no, but that's good because for meditation when you have like empty gutters, like different or something. And it makes sense with that one study. When you're hungry, you learn better. Maybe there's a thing there too. Circulation. Does eating get more blood out of your brain? Eating doesn't directly get more blood out of your brain, but food significantly impact the brain blood flow. LT, so maybe it doesn't do something. I mean, maybe the AI is actually going to help us here. How much should we use AI here? Your diet directly influences the health of your blood vessel. Okay. Does eating get your blood out of your brain and makes you less focused? Eating doesn't pull out blood of your brain. Blood flow is stable, but it doesn't say. Oh, but heavy or sugary meals can cause energy crashes from blood sugar spikes and drop, leading to tiredness, brain fog. But it's not like blood. And poor focus. While a balanced diet. Okay, so it depends what you eat. Does eating makes you less focused? Eating too much or too little interfere with your focus? I guess just you don't wait. You don't see. I don't know why it's not showing. I don't know why it's not showing this.
But sometimes I would eat sweets during tournament. Then
I don't know why it didn't show
my blood sugar was.
Oh, it was open on
like
the
crazy, and I would start making.
But that's the thing. I think it's like, so, again, I feel like someone that's going to try to do this type of like mental training, they need to not give them a diet to be done. There's no like plan. I feel it's more about guiding your search into your own self. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like in a case like that, the goal is not to like give you a specific thing that's going to work with you. It's like you need to test it yourself. You need to see what works and what doesn't. But it's and it's like really specific to yourself. So I guess like you can fuck your own self, but like it's not going to be like exterior of you. And I don't think you can. I don't know how to talk about these things. I don't have enough like information in my brain to be able to talk about these things like freely. You know? It's like I'm trying to be like so cool, but I don't have any information.
Sleep.
Oh, one way to harvest like a good focus is to be really able to control what comes in. There's really a thing about like even me, I really struggle with that because of reels, because of music, because of YouTube, Twitch, me streaming. Is that really? How would I explain that? I feel like, dude, we'll start watching Dr. K. He'll be able to explain that shit way better than me, dude. But like basically, it's like, yeah, you want to be really careful to what comes in, because that's what's going to really create a frame of mind. If you're going to add a bunch of junk food into your senses, it's kind of going to give you the same experience of like fast food, And so like if you really want to harvest this type of like mental space where you're really able to like laser focus when you want and control your mind, it's like one part of it, I also believe that there's a one part of it you need to like know yourself, like actually know what's going on in your mind to react to it like a way, so you can have distance to it. But like there's also like the element of like just harvesting the right kind of senses, like if you spend your day on reels all day, you're going to have so much more difficulties tackle your homework at night. That's why when you wake up in the morning, it's so much easier to like focus, because you don't add all these senses going inside your brain all day. It's like during the night you clean it up somehow, but like when you wake up, you don't want to like look at your phone the first thing, because you're going to really put more fast food into your space you're trying to harvest for it to have the focus. And that's the thing too, is like I really want to like stop coffee and alcohol because of this thing too. It's like I feel it's like more of an intake thing, it's more about like consumption, but like there's a way that's like also making your experience different. And I also believe that I go back to sociology, but the way you've been socialized, there's a bunch of like relationship that is like a bit colored there. Does it make the experience itself like equal to everyone?
Too much energy.
That's interesting that he says like keep it simple, and I go back to the thing I was saying about like being able to control what comes in and being able to really. Oh, there's also another thing. There's another thing. So basically, attention is like the more your senses have stuff going on, the less the other senses are going to be like strong. So for example, if you eat something at the same time as listening to something, the thing you're going to listen is not going to be as salient as if you didn't eat. That's why when you close your eyes or you listen to music in the dark, the music feels so much more salient and so more like your focus is way more strong. It's because all your focus is going on only one sense. If you split up your focus into like two different senses, your taste and like your ear, you're going to like lose quality over like how you're going to tackle that information. And so when he talk about simplicity, there's that thing. It's like he's really able to only tackle one thing at the same time. Like what I'm doing right now is like really bad because like I'm offloading some focus on the bilateral, I'm offloading some focus on you, I'm offloading some focus on my performance, I'm offloading some focus on how I feel, I'm offloading some focus on listening to what they're saying. It's like the reverse of being simple here, okay? And if I go back to like being able to control your senses, is that if you have less stuff happening, less fast food going in, it helps being able to only make your focus on one thing. That helps, and that's why he's saying is there's simplicity. So you know that feels like something that works with him. You know, he's not going to fuck it up being less simple. Like you see it, he promotes simplicity because there's a thing that really works with simplicity, like and I'll yeah, that makes sense. I feel I'm rambling like an old man.
Focus too much on it.
To be obsessed with it,
He
he needs to give himself the space to be obsessed with it too. That's the thing maybe with hyperfocus too. Yes, there's like the part of being simple and like trying to be really able to like know what comes in to get harvest your focus to the min max. But at the same time, it's like being able to give you a structure that you can harvest your hyper fixation is like a good thing in that infinite B net is. What? Infinite B? I don't understand. Are you trying to tell that I see something I don't want to say? Harvest the hyperfixation.
That even though you do it all the time and you've done it since you were a child, you're still obsessing
Infinite
and
B?
loving it.
Yeah, I do have those moments where I just
don't see what
take
B
a
nets
breath
are.
and think about how lucky that I am, and there are just moments.
I feel I'm getting pranked here by you, Percy. Gaia? Infinite B nades? Wait, that's why. That's a Terraria thing. Oh shit. The B nades, the grenades, I remember those. How did you make infinite B nades? How did you do that, Percy? How did you do that? Okay, I'm getting my brain is not focusing. I'm like I cannot focus on the video at the same time as I'm going to end stream, fellas. Okay, cool. Yeah, abrupt, but yeah, I have got an exam tomorrow morning, so. Good.